Hi, this is Sushmita, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the role-based access control. So let's recall what is access control, why it is important in social network, what are the types of access control. So here what is access control? So the access control is the security mechanism to restrict unauthorized user from accessing system resources. So why it is important is protect the data privacy and prevent misuses of account or information. Here what are the types of access control? DAC, MAC and RBAC. DAC is discretionary access control, MAC mandatory access control, then RBAC role based access control. Role based access control under now we are going to discuss about define and explain RBAC, identify RBAC components, understand how roles control permission, apply RBAC concept in real world. So the role-based access control. So the role-based access control is a widely used security model. So in this model allow access based on roles, not only the individuals. So the role represent that is the set of permissions, that is a higher authority give the permission to the lower level employees. So it improves the security, efficiency and scalability. Next, key components of role-based access control. So here user, the components are user, role, permission and session is given. So the user are assigned the role. Send the specific permission and specific define the action, what action can be performed on which resources used. Session is which session are going to access the user. So the types of role-based access control. So the role-based access control, that is core RBAC, hierarchical RBAC and constraint RBAC. So the core RBAC is the basic structure, that is user, then roles and permission, and hierarchical RBACs represent the hierarchical structure or inheritance structure. It gives the permission from other roles. So the higher level roles automatically inherit permissions from the lower level roles. So for example, manager inherit employees permission, and at the same time the administrator inherits both manager and employees permissions. Then constraint RBAC. So the constraint RBAC is prevent conflict interest using separation of duties. So the prevent or fraud conflict of interest, ensure that no single user has conflict roles. Types of RBAC. So the types of RBAC, that is admin model, that is how it is work, that is the admin level, then moderate level, then user level. So the admin level, admin, that is admin can add or remove the user or moderate all content changes settings. Then moderate level, that is edit or delete the inappropriate process, that is delete the post. Then user can give the command like command and share and post the content. Steps to implement RBAC. So first of all, first one, identify the role of in an organization. So identify the which role in an particular organization. So here example HR, then developer, admin. This is the role of the organization, and define the permission for each role. Each role, the HR he has permission to the subordinates. Some give the permission to do the function or action can do. That is, some order can give it. So they determine the permission what each role can do, each person, that is each employer what role can do, and that is they can able to read or write the access and approve the transactions, everything. Then assign users role. The many user based on their job responsibility, the based job position, they are doing their role. Review roles regularly. So this is roles and permission to ensure that match the current business needs. So this is the user, then role, then subordinate entities. Here RBAC, other models. So here already we have seen that DAC, MAC and RBAC. So here that is controlled by. So the features controlled by, flexibility and common use compared to these three models. So first one, DAC, Discretionary Access Control. This is the resource owner can access it. MAC, that is the system policies based give the security, and RBAC, that is the user role. Then flexibility compared to DAC, DAC is high compared to MAC, and RBAC is a high in DAC, and moderate RBAC and low in MAC. Flexible. Common usage, that is here the DAC use the personal computer and MAC use military purpose or government organizations used. Then RBAC, that is the enterprises or cloud systems are used in it. So the real world applications, operating systems, that is Windows, Linux and Unix, and database Oracle, SQL Server and MySQL, and cloud platforms Azure, Google, AWS and Google Cloud. Social media, admin, moderator and user roles. Advantages: follows least privilege principle, reduce administrative workload, enhance security and compliance, provide clear accountability. Limitation, that is complex initial setup. Complex initial setup, it requires carefully analyze the setup of an organizational roles or permissions. Then requires regular maintenance. Frequently they are maintaining who are all access the particular login. There's a particular login, how they can access it in an organization. So monitoring it, and can lead to role exploitation. The too many fine-grained roles can make the management can difficult to manage it. Curiosity challenges: can a user have multiple roles? How does inheritance simplify access control? What risks occur with overlapping roles? Assessment.